Watu wangu, hey! Mara nyingine ni mshaba Marekani. Sasa kuna mtu anauliza Mr. I think Raxon Omari, niambie kama nimepronounce jina yako. Should you sell your property in Kenya before you relocate to America? Niuze. Kuna watu waliuza buzi, ng'ombe, wakaita watu wengine Buddha, wakaanza wametukana watu Kenya, wakauza everything land. So should you sell? Ndio ulilocate mtaani, ndio ulilocate Marekani. Mtu wangu, never sell your property, okay? Nitakuwa advice kama a little brother ama yes, like a little brother. Usiuze property zako. Don't sell your property. Do not do it. Okay? Kama uko na land, do not sell it. Usikuwe hawa Kenya wameuza. Let me tell you a story of what happened huko Moshadha. Okay? Mnajua mimi nimetoka Mahutine. People sold their lands. Okay? Waliachua mashamba kubwa by their ancestors. Okay? And probably some of them, unaelewa, is mainly because of greed. Okay? Wanaona mazee naweza kata hapa niuze nikulage utu tu pesa ama ninunue kagari. Okay? Now those people property Kenya wamejibakishia ni hapo tu walikuwa wamejenga. Guess wameko surrounded na annoying neighbors, watu wa kukuja. So guess what? Now you can imagine a place ilikuwa yako, now you don't have control over it. Okay? Na zile pesa uliuza zote either ushakunywa zote ama umekula zote. Okay? Don't be like those people. Okay? Do not sell your property. The only reason unaweza uza property is kama una any other option, and by that I mean probably maybe somebody and need medical help. Okay? And we explore the other avenues, because there are so many other avenues unaweza pata pesa without having to sell your properties. Don't sell your property. I'm telling you, the reason everybody amekuja Marekani is so you can accumulate. Ukiuliza, ask anybody huku Marekani, a lot of Kenyans here, their main purpose Marekani is to accumulate. By this I mean accumulate assets. Wanunue mashamba, and that's why unachekia even the real estate, hizo real estate nini za Kenya, they are putting more pressure into kuuza manyumba, kujenga, kuuzia watu mashamba. That's why even a lot of people wanna get scammed. Okay? Because they want to accumulate. Assets are very, hata kama utaziacha, you can leave it to your kids. Okay? Or they can save you on a rainy day. Okay? So do not sell your property. Watu wengi wameuza property zao wakikuja Marekani, they're like, I'm done with Kenya. I'm telling you, once umekaka Marekani, you will realize what it means to have a place you can call home. Marekani kikaumana, nitakuwa kwa ndege ninarudi mtaani. That's the reality. Ni ndege kila mtu arudi makwao. Okay? So now imagine kimeumana huku, because you don't know, the world ina changing. Empires you fall. Okay? Unaona Roman empires zili fall, so many countries may fall. You never know the future in what can happen. Now imagine you don't have a place, kimeumana Marekani, and you don't have anywhere place you can go home. Unarudi wapi? Utaenda home Kenya wapi? So don't sell your property, man. Do not even think about it. Explore many other options. Your property, if you have a house, in fact, if you have a house in Kenya, don't even sell it. A lot of Kenyans, they're working hard so they can buy houses back home. A lot of Kenyans want to work hard abroad so they can buy land and build houses. Okay? A lot of Kenyans, they have been scammed millions of dollars, ama shillings, so that they can trying to acquire land, kadogo ama kanyumba. Wakenya wengi wameibiwa trying to acquire. So if you have something, especially land, they may pass you over by your ancestors, don't sell that stuff. That is, your ancestors hata walipitia mashida kukuliko, they didn't even sell it. Okay? So na najua hapo ulikuwa umesema hivi is the last option. Okay? So hopefully inaweza kuwa you last option, and you explore a lot of avenues. Umejaribu hata loans, ama there's so many options unaweza explore, ama unaweza lease explore hizo zote. You can lease the land, okay? Unaweza lease your land, unaweza patia mzee umwambie pay me this amount of money. At least your land, hata kama unaiacha ama your property, you can get kitu kidogo out of it, okay? But please explore other avenues before ufikiria about kuuza any of your properties ati tunakuja Marekani. There's so many people, they sold everything. Now the time they landed here, they realized this place is not for me. Una land hivi baridi kwanza inakunyorosha, alafu unaona ile kazi utaanza kuanzia, because a lot of people unaweza kuwa you are doing very good, okay, you are doing very good, kazi unavaa kasuti, and now umekamuku and unaanzia kazi pale chini, and you're like, this is not your kind of job. So unajua watu wana pride, okay? People have pride. So kuna kazi kama umezoea, tuseme wewe ni banka, umezoea kufanya kazi kwa bank, maybe una manage bank, unaenda tu, unaelewa, kakuka lifestyle, kasuti to lunch, okay? Now if you're brought somewhere where kazi za kuanzia, maybe you're gonna start cleaning, okay? Because watu wa bank huku, they don't earn a lot of money, hawaningi pesa mingi. Hata hao wanafanyanga CNA, they earn more than watu wanafanya kwa bank. Na ukidhani unauza properties zako zote uache hiyo kazi mzuri ya ofisi home, you sell all your properties, then you come here na unapata hizo kazi, you feel like they are gonna be demeaning you, and now you can't really go back sababu uliuza vitu zako, you don't have anything to go back to. Yeah, you'll be frustrated. So now you're gonna get stuck here because now you're like, okay, I guess I have to suck it in, nifanye hizi makazi hivi because now even if I wanna try to go back, siwezi rudi. Where am I gonna go to? Niliuza shamba, uliuza manini, manyumba. So do not sell. Kama uko na nyumba, tafuta how you can rent it, okay? Look how you can rent it, and if you are sure utakuja Marekani, okay, unaweza if you are sure utakuja Marekani na wewe ni mtu, you pay back, okay, instead of selling it, you can look for a bank. Even though bank, you have to be very careful because they are very cunning. Unaweza wapea hizo titles ama hizo titles ama nini za land ama za building, and they make sure the banks, they play a lot of people, wanajua utalemwa kulipa and we're gonna take away your property, okay? So but if you have somebody you can trust, unasikizana, okay, hizi pesa na mimi, this is what I'll do for you, okay? Nikifika huko, there's so many people who release their money, okay? If you are too trustworthy without tying down your property, because sometimes when you tie property kwa bank, the bank, they will play with you. They just waiting ile time uta miss one payment, and now you ina nullify your whole agreement. The ones they get a loophole to steal your property, they are gonna do it. So unaweza kuwa mmesikizana, okay, this million, alafu chukua land na wapea title deeds kama collateral ama nyumba, then you make your payment. Then one of those times, maybe hata umeweka autopay, you forget to kuweka hiyo payment, and it becomes a missed payment ama inakuwa late. Now kwa hiyo agreement yenyu mli make your contract, there is some loopholes. You miss one payment, then they frustrate you, then you end up losing your property. So you have to be careful ukideal na hizo banks. But can you recover your, because ulikuwa unasema the last option? Yes, that should be the last option. Like after ume explore vitu zote and you're like, mimi, I know I won't regret, I have tried everything, and mostly when saa zile unajaribu kuja Marekani, mostly it shouldn't cost you that much ati you have to sell your property. Your property is worth more than zile pesa you would actually make, okay? Yes, your property is worth more than zile it's even more than zile pesa you would need. Think about it, Marekani, you just need to get money for flight kama uko na visa, okay? You don't need to sell your properties, everything. If you uko na visa and you have a way to work, ukifika Marekani, maybe umekuja na green card, you will be able to get by until umestabilize, you don't need all that money. By the way, watu wanaweza kuambia you need a lot of money ukikuja Marekani. You don't really need a lot of money, okay? Kuna watu wamekuja na tupesa tudogo. Mshamba alikuja kama na $950 na alikuwa shakula zote shakula zote within 1 month, okay? So and I am still here. Na watu wengine watakwambia walikuja mpaka na walikuja na $100, they didn't have any means and wana survive. Maze, lazima upasavie. Don't sell your property. So yes, you can recover that money. You can recover and be able to buy other properties, but the size properties mali zimefika Kenya, they are way overpriced. It doesn't even make sense, okay? So now I'll give you like an example. Kama huku the area of Seattle, Washington, is the cities. Kuna city Seattle, Washington. Kuna city ingine inaitwa Nashville, iko state inaitwa Tennessee. Kuna city ingine inaitwa Raleigh, iko huko Carolinas. Kuna North Carolina na South Carolina, those are states. Kuna place inaitwa Austin, Texas, okay? Kuna Portland, Oregon. So those places nimezitaja because they have a lot of similarities, okay? Kama Seattle, Washington na Nashville, Tennessee is almost the same place, okay? Nimekuwa hizo places. Now, those places over the years kumekuwa na boom, yani watu wamehamia huko, property prices go off the roof, okay? Become so expensive. Something you would get for 400,000 saizi imeenda kabisa, zimefika millions. So kuna wale watu walikuwa wamenunua nyumba huko way a long time ago. Those people wamekaa huko kidogo, and their properties are worth even more. They are worth a lot of money. So now these people, property yake imeappreciate in value very fast in a few years because watu wana move huko, place imekuwa more desirable, everybody wants it. So unajua ni demand na supply, there's a demand for this place. So these people wako in a dilemma. They're like, okay, now naweza penda kucash in on this property. I sell this property sababu kama nilinunua 200,000 is now $1 million. That's a lot of money. Hiyo ni appreciation ingine very quick na ni within a span of kitu 5 years. Okay, because all it's needed for a place to appreciate in value ni watu wa move in kabisa wengi. So now mtu wako in a dilemma. I bought this property 200k, it's now close to $1 million. That's like ime 5x. So they're like, okay, now if I sell this property, I can sell it and make this money, but I love this place. If I try to go buy around the place, I won't get anything equal below $1 million. So it doesn't make sense. Okay? So it doesn't make sense. So Kenya nasema hivi ni ati, when you sell your property in Kenya and you're trying to go back and buy again, ile pesa ile cost to own the property, the money costed you to own that property in the beginning, probably hata ulipata free from your ancestors, ama you bought it many years ago, the land, the house, even the building, the cost was very low compared to saa zile umefika Marekani and you're trying to go buy back the same stuff. So it's going to even cost you more and you might not even be able to own it. Okay? Maybe land that time, half an acre kalikuwa kanatoka maybe 500,000 za Kenya ama 1 million. Right now that land is almost 7-8 million. So you're going to have to look for that money. It doesn't make sense. So it don't make sense. Do not sell your property. Do not use it. So even if you can get that money back, you won't be able to get ile property yako the way you got it cheaper. You're going to have to pay more, which means you're going to have to kujiua. Okay? Or you're going to have to take even more loans to buy the same amount of property. Yeah, there's so many Kenyans wamechukua loans from Kenya, wananunua properties there. Okay? And those, if you own a property free and clear, don't even think about selling it. That is an asset. Hata ukipasia watoto, tell them, you guys don't sell this stuff. This stuff is where you do not sell it, okay? Many Americans, they leave properties to their kids. Okay, they stick it in. Hata wakipata mashida, they're like, we are not gonna sell this property because we know in some years it's gonna be worth a lot. So yeah, kama unafikiria hivyo, or if it makes sense kuuza property, hiyo ni opinion yangu. Don't sell your property back home ati juu unakuja Marekani, because you might land and you don't like the place. Now what do? Okay, because si ati ni kila mtu. Marekani is not for everybody. I think there's something kila mtu ajaiambia, it's not for everybody. Ndio unaona hata watu wealthy home ujiulize, why don't they come to USA? Because they have a lot of means, they can come, wanaweza pewa visitor visa, but why don't they want to go come and stay? Okay, ask yourself. There are so many Kenyans wamerudi, the place might not be for you. Na sisemi ati ndio usikuje, no, wao wamekuja na wamedecide this place is not for me. There are so many things tunaweza ongea. Yeah, now when you, cause kila mtu experience is very different. Unaweza kula ugali ya chumvi usikie ikiwa tamu jo, kuna mwingine akikula ugali ya chumvi anaona mazegai, maisha imeisha. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, so kila mtu experience yake ni different. Kuna wenye wanakuja Marekani na like, oh, mimi Kenya sitaki kusikia jamhuri, sitaki kusikia jamhuri tena. So but yeah, the place might not be for you, so experience is different. So but ukikuja and maybe you feel like you need to get rid of your property, I wouldn't advise you. Just achana hiyo property venye iko Kenya, it's yours. Nobody anaweza take away from you if you own it free and clear. So don't sell it. Even if you can recover, instead of trying to recover what you sold, why don't you keep it and accumulate even more? Okay, so don't sell your properties. Yeah, do not sell it. Usifanye kama Wakenya venye wanafanyanga, they sell everything and they're like, tunaenda America. Then unafika huko na realize, guy, now I'm starting afresh to buy land, look for houses, and saizi ndio kumejaa scammers. So now imagine going through now when you think about selling a property, nikimalizia, think about the stress ama the anxiety uta go through trying to find something legit. Sababu najua mashamba zinauzwa every day Kenya na hazishangi, wanauza manyumba every day na hazishangi, but there's some stuff behind those places and you end up losing them because they're not genuine. Now if you have something you know genuine, umekuwa ukihold na hakuna mtu anaweza kuambia anything, yeah, keep it. Yeah, watu wangu.